Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1.
Houston, we have a problem.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jaron from Jeranism back with another live video for you. Hopefully you are ready for it. I don't know if I am, but it is another episode Thursday live. Today we called it Alex Stein and me. It's like Marley and me, but Alex Stein and me. And you'll see a little D-Live looking logo there at the beginning of it. That's because this will eventually become a D-Live only stream in about 15 minutes. I am your host, Jaron from Jeranism. Thank you for joining me. I also have with me the great, the wonderful, well, the sometimes hated, the lately being accused of being gay, Alex Stein. Alex, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jaron. And you forgot to mention that I'm a CIA government agent.
Of course.
And
Shill.
What I am doing is I am infiltrating the flat Earth movement.
No, you've already infiltrated it. Let's be honest.
And I've infiltrated it.
Correct.
And I'm going to turn you guys all back into Globers for
Correct.
sure through the government. They're paying me to do that. That's what. So you guys are going to
Absolutely.
see. You guys don't believe me? First of all, I'm going to show you my
Just wait and
Hollywood
see.
history. So, and that, you're only going to be able to see that on D-Live. So if y'all don't believe me,
Yep.
y'all are going to see my Hollywood
true.
occult beginnings. And y'all don't
true.
believe that I'm a CIA agent. Y'all don't believe that I'm going to freaking change the whole movement. I'm going to be running this thing before they even know it. So y'all can hate me all you want.
You'll never hear the word Eric DeVay again. It'll just be
No,
Alex Stein.
Eric DeWho? Eric DeWho? You're not gonna
Thank you very
hear
much.
it. It'll be the conspiracy castle. And you know what? I'm gonna shatter your illusions of the flat Earth. You know what? By
Do
the
it.
time I'm done with the movement, we are going to be living on a hot air balloon by the time I'm done with this, because the CIA trained me so well through the MK Ultra, Jaron. I'm a super scion agent. I'm unstoppable.
I know this. You're not giving me any new information.
You
But
forgot it in the intro, dude. That's why I had to bring it up. Dude. You got to forget that. The fans want to know.
they don't want to know that. We got all kinds of things to talk about today. I don't know how long we're going to go. I don't know if David Weiss is going to join us. He might not. You know, he might be a little Jewish on this occasion. It's possible. We're going to talk.
We're on YouTube, Jaron. Calm it down.
You can say that. You can call people Jewish who are Jewish.
Okay.
That's
I
still
forgot.
allowed.
Sorry.
That's still allowed as long as it's not racist. You can't. We're going to talk about a few things today over on the D-Live stream. We're going to talk about Gabby Giffords. And, you know, because she's a great humanitarian, really, try and take your guns for all the right reasons. And she was shot in the head from point-blank range and lived to tell about it. She's fine now. So we'll talk about her. It's a great story and, you know, really uprising for everybody. We're going to show you being a shill in an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, correct? Now, you have to tell me before we actually see that.
Yes, that is correct. You're going to see my CIA Hollywood.
Now, before we actually see it, you have to tell me, where was that filmed?
What'd you say, Jaron?
Where was the episode filmed? In Philadelphia?
Okay, so that was filmed in I'll tell you exactly. It was not in Philadelphia, Jaron.
You're
And
kidding
Jaron
me.
just revealed before this, guys. I have to call Jaron out, even though he's a great guy. He's a brilliant young man. He's discovered that we're not on a
Probably
spinning
true.
ball before most of y'all even
That's
had a
probably
clue that you're on a 25,000-mile equator ball. You know
Probably
the official story. This guy told you the official story and the real story. This guy's the man.
Yeah.
But he thought It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia was shot in Philly. But
It's
actually,
true.
now that you say that, Jaron, you actually do have some rewarding grace, because
See?
the pilot, I think Rob McElhenney and them took a video camera and did shoot some stuff in Philadelphia. So you're actually not wrong. And I think that's how they got the show. They
Are you
entered
telling
a
me they're
contest.
lying to me on TV that street where the bar is not in Philadelphia?
Oh, dude, that's in
Unbelievable.
downtown Los Angeles. Downtown LA.
Unbelievable.
The interior is in a studio in Burbank, California.
Unbelievable. I'm pissed now. Never going to watch it again. No, I like the show. Okay, we'll talk about that. I've got a few articles that I want to share with you and with people. Let me see if I can bring them up and give you the title of them at least so we know what we're talking about. Let's see here. Which articles we'll be talking about? Did you watch the vaccine debate today, Kennedy Jr. against Dershowitz?
Dershowitz, I didn't even know about it. I would have watched it. Dershowitz, where did they, whoa, slow down, Jaron. I didn't even know this happened.
You didn't know.
Robert F. Jr. is a beast against vaccines, and he publicly debated Dershowitz.
Yeah, they did it today on the Valuetainment channel this morning, I believe. And Kennedy wiped the floor with him. Dershowitz is a clown. So yeah, we can talk about that. I got an article here.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
With the quick vaccines, we're going to dive deep because I actually watched a bunch of vaccine stuff this weekend.
Okay.
But all you need to know is they get the aborted fetal cells by cutting. They ask the insurance people during the civil case. You can see this footage. They ask them, where do you get the aborted fetal cell samples? And they say that they have to cut the tongue. They have to cut the eyeball. They have to cut the ear. And it's the
They
most.
say
it's
that?
going all, yes, the guy asked him. He goes, "Do you have to cut the tongue?" He goes, "Yes, you have to cut the tongue." I got to find the video. It's on my YouTube. I mean, it's on my Twitter, dude. They ask him because the lawyer's trying to. Yes, he's trying to sell. He goes, "Do you cut the finger? Do you cut the?" And they're talking about dead babies. And in the serum, the word they use for blood, like a gooey blood, is like this word like serum, but it's different. It's like salam. Oh, dude, it's disgusting what they are injecting in this, and it's so unnatural. Like.
So unnatural. It's the opposite of natural. It's absolutely the antithesis of natural. So we'll talk about that. We'll get into that debate and what we thought of that. I've got an article here. Remember when Cosmos host Carl Sagan debunked flat earthers with a piece of cardboard? We're going to talk about this idiot and people who still fall for this one. You put two sticks on a piece of cardboard and you bend it and you show that the shadows are different and everyone thinks that the earth is curved. Of course, that's taking one big assumption into play, and that assumption is that the sun is an infinite distance away. If you bring that sun closer, just like I've done a million times and showed people, take two lighters, put them on your desk in front of you, put a little light above one, and you'll see that the shadow is different on the other. It's that simple. We'll talk about that. There's an article here from Simple Flying called Flying on the Concorde. Could you see the curvature of the Earth? That will be hilarious because it will tell all those people who think that they've seen it at 30, 40,000 feet that they're completely wrong.
Well, Neil deGrasse Tyson said you can't see it.
From 120,000 feet. It's flat. Yeah, absolutely. And then this article, which is hilarious, from July 22nd, from who's Governor Holcomb? Do you know what state he's from?
Why does that sound so familiar? Is that Portland? No, why does that? Why don't I know Governor Holcomb? Now I'm going to look like an idiot because
I'm in the same boat. I'm still an idiot, too. I don't know where he's from. We'll find that out.
Where is...
He had a classic quote. He said, "The Earth is not flat. We did land on the moon, and this pandemic is real."
Indiana, I should know that.
Indiana. What a loser.
Wait. Say that again. He said he did land on the moon, and this pandemic proves it?
No. His quote was, "The Earth is not flat. We did land on the moon, and this pandemic is real." The guy went 0 for 3. 0 for 3, my guy? Come on. Unbelievable.
Wait, he said that?
Yeah, that's a quote. That's
That's
a quote.
Obama Flat Earth Society.
That's a quote.
Information. Why are they saying it? Who's telling them to mention this side? Who's telling them to mention this, Jaron? Like,
nobody. I don't know.
Who in their campaigns like, hey, you know what, Governor Holcomb?
I can't tell you.
Make sure to mention that the Earth is not flat, because, dude, his bitch ass isn't thinking about the shape of the Earth. If you ask Eric Holcomb, hey, how big is the ball you're on, bud? You think he would say 25,000 miles? No way.
Wouldn't have a clue. So we're going to get into that. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about masks, and we're going to take a look at Alex Stein's video from, what was that, day before yesterday?
Oh, yeah, the Target video. My first kind of viral video, but it's not even it's like what you guys get in Glowbusters in the first day.
Did you just call it viral video? Did you just call it viral?
Me, it's very good. I'm very
Alex Stein's first viral video, which is gonna hit 10,000 views before the end of this show probably, and that is viral.
And you guys are gonna see the hate. No, it's not viral. For me, it is.
It's hilarious.
Hey, let the guy have the small potatoes, guys. I'm starting out. I'm a fresh seed. Let me grow into a big, strong oak tree. With time.
Yes.
But
some of the comments on that video are probably the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It's the best. The debate is so good, Jaron. It's so good, and it's so organic. It's so good.
I love the people who say the people who actually think that you think that mask is protecting you or protecting others. So their question is, don't you realize that a mask over your face will protect the germs, but that mask does not? But they're being serious.
They're the ones getting trolled the hardest, Jaron. They're the biggest victim of my trauma-based trolling. They are the biggest victims in that. But see, the best people are the people that wish me death. There's most people like, oh, I hope you get corona and die.
Oh,
it's like,
I've seen it. Yeah.
Where's your mindset? You're wishing death upon people.
Right.
Like, what? I thought you're trying to help people.
No,
what?
they're so caring and everything. They love people so much, except for people who don't want to wear masks. They hope you die and that you get zero help. You can get no medical help if you don't want to wear a mask. Yeah. It is ridiculous. And again, here's the thing. I'm okay with suggestions. If the government wants to make suggestions, if you want to suggest I wear a mask, go ahead. If you want to suggest that I wear a skirt, go ahead. If you want to suggest I wear a top hat, go ahead. That's fine. You can make all the suggestions you want, and I have every right to say F you. It's that simple. It's that simple, but these aren't suggestions anymore. Although there is a story out of, somewhere in California, I don't know where, but there's some girl in the Bay Area that has actually kept her salon open this whole time. What she did is, from the very beginning, when they told her she had to close down, she boarded up her windows, but never stopped working. She just works inside, and she tells all of her people, hey, you just come inside. It's still open, even though we board. She just made it look like they're closed. And the government found out or whatever, and people thought they were going to fine her or whatever, and they said no, that all they're going to do when people don't go off these orders is to try and talk to them and give them warnings, but they'll never close the business, and they'll never do anything about it. So this is what I've been saying the whole time. People out there, if you're out there, if you have a business, open up. Just open. They're not going to do shit to you.
That's a fact, but we got to go into a little conspiracy of what you just said. You know why that woman stayed open, though, is because all of her employees were probably illegal immigrants anyway. So if they came knocking on her door and inspected her business, she was already screwed anyway. She's like, well, forget about it. I got a bunch of illegal immigrants employees. I'm a nail salon. All these people are trying to get their passport back.
It's not a nail salon. Not a nail salon. Then it would be true.
Dude, any sort of salon for women.
Come on, not hair.
Dude.
Don't take that away from me. Come on. Leave that alone. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll leave it alone. I'll leave her alone. Poor woman.
I wanted to talk.
No, your main point is what you said, because it's us standing up against this. It's us cucking the problem. We all bow down.
Yes. All right. Have we already done 15 minutes? Wow, that's almost 13 and a half. But I think that's pretty much it. I mean, what kind of things are you going to talk to us about? Tease it up so people come over to DLive.
Okay, guys, I have this video. This is internet epic video for in my opinion. It is freaking
internet epic video.
For me, because I watch a lot of content. I was telling Jaron that I watch a lot of freaking content. I'm a freaking content junkie because that is what it is. And dude, this video, this African-American woman, this black woman, breaking down how Black Lives Matter is really an LGBTQ movement, and it was started by these 3 black lesbians, and how it's more about putting people in charge that are trans or gay and it's a literal attack on what they call cis male and cis women, because even straight women can't have leadership positions in this movement. So when you look at that and you see this woman dissect it, you're like, what? I mean, you should already know it's fishy, but this. She breaks it down like Amazing Polly. She rips them apart.
What does cis male mean? Help me out here. I'm a little behind.
Well, I didn't know until I watched this video because I've heard that so much.
Right.
Cis male means straight. Means straight. It means a cis male or cis woman is a straight. You're a cis male. I'm a cis male. Even though David thinks I'm gay, and I play kind of a gay character in this video.
We're about to see that.
I'm a CIA agent. I'm like Anderson Cooper, dude. I have to keep my sexuality open, dude. I hate to do it, but the government's making me. I want to claim one sex, but unfortunately, my handler won't let me. And y'all are going to see my Hollywood roots right now. So I really want y'all on the DLive. You're not going to see it here. We're about to show you the DLive. And this is we had to bootleg this footage, 3 different sources to get it. So
we had to work hard to get this. This was not easy work, let me tell you. It's so weird because we couldn't stream it. We tried to stream it. The screen capture wouldn't pick it up because it's blocked or whatever. We tried to do Screencast-O-Matic, and it came out black. I had to basically go record it off my TV, so now the quality is terrible. But we're going to do it. The other thing we're going to do real quick is I want to show you how easy it is to find this episode, because you won't find it on YouTube, right? And for the next 3 days, you can go to dlive.tv/jeranism and go down to replays, and you'll be able to pull it up there. But after 3 days, it disappears forever, but there is still somewhere where you can get it. If I can ever figure out what tab I'm trying to bring up, it'll work. Nope, not that one. That's not what I want to do. This one. There we go. That is the wrong screen share.
That's my screen.
That's yours. Okay, let's.
Yes.
How do we
This is
remove
good.
that?
Oh, do I get shops? Do I need to do?
You're all right.
Stop?
I just need to figure out what I'm doing here. What is going on over here? All right, hold on. I will learn how to use this one day.
Jaron, you're a pro. No rush. We're about to go to DLive, guys. You guys are going to see some epic footage. Y'all need to come along for the ride.
Do you see my website?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
It looks great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, for instance, last, whatever it was, Thursday, right? Dearth, Stein, and I did this video here. So you just go over to there, and let's see here. Oh, wow. it is, yeah, by far. We got 845 people checking it out already. So yeah, go to my site, click this, it will come up, and you will get the entire video right here. So that's where you have to watch these Thursday episodes. Again, if you watch it live, boom, you get it live on DLive. If you watch it in the next 3 days, boom, you get it on DLive. There you go.
You get it as well.
Here's Weiss, myself, and Stein. Again, the entire video is here. You don't miss any of it. So just check it out right here on my website. So again, it'll be maybe a day or two until I get this uploaded to Vimeo and pulled over and stuff. But so again, you can get it on DLive until 3 days from now, and then just come to my website, and all my videos populate here. So you'll be able just to click it when it comes in. So that's easy, right? And maybe I should show. Let me see if we go to DLive, because maybe people don't know how to do this. I know a lot of people don't like DLive or have never been there or whatever. But if you, and you still see my screen, DLive, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
How many you got? Have 1,000 people, or you have 1,000 points? 348. Last time we had 1,300. Come on,
Well,
we got to pump it up, Jaron.
We'll see what
start getting
happens.
People, you'll be at the top. They'll aggregate you to
So
the top
anyway,
of the page.
scroll down here to where it says replays, and this is where you pick up the last 3 episodes. So if you clicked it here, you'll see that the Jeranism Raw episode from 2 days ago is here. So that's where you'll find this one for the next couple days if you can't find it now. All right, so that looks good. Let's swing back over here. We're going to end the YouTube feed. Boom, there. And we'll see you over at DLive. We're trying to get as many people. Now, that's weird. Why is that happening? Hold on. I need to figure out why. Okay. I'm going to learn how to use this. Why is it smaller all of a sudden? Why doesn't it fit the whole screen?
It looks fine.
No, I'm talking about on the stream. That's, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Let me close this. Shoot. There we go. I fixed it. All right. Sounds good. So we're going to end this YouTube stream, and we'll see you guys over at DLive in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's see here. Okay. This is not working well. I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. For some reason, it won't let me end the stream on YouTube.
It won't?
No, it just says go live. It hasn't. Oh, there it goes. Now end stream. End.